gave California a run for their money last night. Frantova goes big to start, and that's a lot of what worked for Martina last night against the Black Bears as well.
Yeah, she's definitely at her best when she's being aggressive, going for her shots.
1-0-2. Point.
Hot start for the Florida Smash. You can hear Travis Rettenmaier supporting his team on the bench.
2-0-2.
With Cason Campbell, Graham D'Amico, so one of the owners of this team.
Point.
And another sequence won by the Florida Smash. What's the diagnosis early for DC?
They're just going for it. DC a little flat-footed, but I'm sure they'll make some adjustments here.
Side out. 0-3-1. Second serve. Zero, 3-2.
Sarah Ansboury remaining patient on the left, 44 years old and still shining with the best of them. Quick holds for Florida, efficient work. Back to the line. Big drive.
Second serve.
To say the least.
Yeah, quickly you can kind of tell what their game plan is when they have the ball. They're definitely go for good aggressive drives and see how they can coach off of it.
Side out.
Couple of misses in a row for Frantova. Ball back to DC. Slow start. Of course, Mariana Humberg beholds the left side of the court.
0-3-1.
Been around the game for so many years now. Right to the feet of Koop goes Ansboury. Well placed shot.
Yeah, Smash is doing a good job of keeping them in transition. Whoever's in part of that, really attacking that person.
Big gust of wind coming through the court midway through, as you can see from the banisters. The flag going nuts.
3-0-1. Second serve.
Again, staying pretty true to just trying to drive that first ball. It's just so hard to control with this wind right now.
Let's go right here. Come on, Smash.
3-0-2. Side out.
Swing and a miss for Frantova.
Laughing it off. That's the right attitude.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the attitude that Florida embodied yesterday. The women's doubles faltered to Lane Sleep and Lita Padiga-Meta. Lost that one 11-3, but the guys rallied to save the match. Cason Campbell and Travis Rettenmaier took one off Juan Benitez and Rafa Hewitt, 11-7. They won both mixed doubles games.
Point.
That was a story that not many expected.
No, yeah, when I was watching that match, they're down a game, and then when the men were down, I said this could go pretty quick, but they battled through, and I think that's only going to build some good team chemistry for them and confidence.
Nice counter.
Timed that slide really well. Was all over it.
1-3-2.
Nice find from Mariana Humberg. Skates through the middle. Rolls it in. Humberg has a great story too, hailing from Brazil, played college tennis at the University of Louisville.
2-3-2.
Oh,
side out.
Little ambitious there, but we've seen her make that many times.
Yeah,
I don't blame her.
She's known for that backhand roll out of the air, unconventional style. Had a wrist injury from tennis that causes her to adjust her grip in a certain position. Keeps her out of pain, and it's effective too. Andrea Koop, what'd you like about that sequence?
I love it. Best point of the game so far. And yeah, just really everyone bringing their best stuff, and Andrea Koop just loves that back and slide. So good stuff there. Hopefully helps them get settled a little bit. As you mentioned, like, you know, Andrea Koop and Mari are arguably premier players. So
yeah,
really looking for them to make a statement here.
That was a very busy off-season for the newly named DC Pickleball Team, formerly the Brooklyn Aces. Who acquired Mariana Humberg from New Jersey in exchange for Amanda Hendry and some cash considerations. That was in February, day before the free agency draft.
Point.
Kept Daniel De La Rosa, Mariana Humberg, and Andrea Koop. Dropped Blaine Hovenier. Koop was acquired in September.
Second serve.
Wild swing for Mari.
Yeah, the wind kind of held up the ball a little bit, mistimed it, but again, that's one of her best shots. So comfortable, makes a lot of people look silly.
3-3-2. Side out.
And the Smash doing a great job of whoever's transitioning, keeping them back, making them play
3-3-1.
one more ball, paying off in that point.
Second serve.
Just wide there from Frantova.
Three, 3-2.
Great work from Mariana Humberg. Great footwork too. Stays clean of the kitchen. A little quick shuffle steps. Has a lot of great content on her Instagram as well if you're curious to learn the game through her eyes.
3-3-1.
Nice play again from Mari. Tacks down the line. 1 point lead swings to DC. A couple of points ahead of the end change. And Carlos, you've been around the game a long time. What continues to fascinate you about this sport or keep you engaged
4-3-1.
after this point is played?
Point.
Just how it's evolving, you know, it's so much new talent, so many really good new players. There are no more easy matches in any event, and yeah, I mean, I'm addicted to it. A lot of people are addicted to it. It's changed a lot of lives, so it's great.
Through the middle it goes. Mariana Humberg cooking on the left. 6-3 lead for the DC Pickleball Team. We're going to step aside.
Really got to exaggerate on your footwork. You don't want to really wait for the ball. And then with the hot conditions, the ball just gets so much slower. Unless you got to win the point more than once.
Point.
Three of the 4 players reside in Florida, at least used to that slower ball condition. But hit it into the net. 8-3, DC leads.
Yeah, Mari doing a great job of taking that middle away, putting a lot of pressure on Frantova.
8-3-1. Second serve. Eight, 3-2.
Side out of the air for Frantova, Slovakian. High-level tennis background, played for NC State. Resides in Bonita Springs, Florida.
3-8-1.
And a good spot for Andrea Koop. Sit compact. Mentioned Koop's full-time profession as a lawyer and somehow manages a professional pickleball career along with it.
It's amazing.
3-8-2.
Yeah. Demanding profession like that typically doesn't allow for much free time.
Point.
And on top of that, you add she's the tournament director, right, at Butte
Yes.
City, so
Just coming up.
just loves responsibilities.
Yes. Mid-July, can't wait for the mid-season event for Major League Pickleball. All teams will be in action, vying for a title. Some bonus cash and points this round. Nice drive from the smash, back on the board.
Five, 8-2. Side out.
Opportunity missed for Frantova. She knows it too. Ball back to the DC Pickleball Team.
Yeah, I just lit off the ball a little bit too quickly there. Rushed that dink. But yeah, she needs some better points here after a shaky start from the DC Pickleball Team. They're pulling forward a little bit here.
Need 3 to get the one-game advantage as we head to men's doubles next. Miss third won't help the DC cause.
8-5-2. Point.
That's a very tough ball from Mari there. She made it look somewhat easy, but with the wind, the low ball, and just getting that much top spin on it.
I shrugged her shoulders afterwards like, huh? Oh, your guess is as good as mine how that one happened.
9-5-2. Point.
Slipping away here from the smash a little bit. That's a good timeout right there.
Yeah, it is.
Time in. 10-5-2.
Oh, nice set from Koop, and Humberg
Cannot believe it.
acknowledges that and says, I'm so sorry. Sent that one to the bottom of the net.
5-10-1. Second serve.
Good hands there from Humberg.
5-10-2. Side out.
Not what the smash needed there. Now DC with another chance to close it out right here.
Yeah, game point number 2 for DC.
10-5-1. Second serve.
Koop looks frustrated after that one. Understandably so. Game point number 3.
10-5-2. Side out.
Missed opportunity a couple of times on the third. 3 game points saved. Ansboury and Frantova will load back up, looking to apply some scoreboard pressure and get a run here.
5-10-1.
That's wide.
Second serve.
Didn't like that last couple possessions of smash. You know, try to put some scoreboard pressure. You just got to make it to the kitchen, and the best way to do that, especially in this wind, is just go for some more conventional drops rather than try to drive it.
Side out.
Again, Mari converts 2 quick holds. Now, can they get it done on their serve? That's been the issue. Game point number 4 for DC. Keep an eye on the thirds.
10-5-1.
Nice pressure
Second
from the
serve.
smash at the line. Ari Humberg loads up game point number 5.
10-5-2. Timeout.
Nice leave there from Ansboury.
Five, 10-1. Point.
Just long there from Koop. Smash putting a little bit more scoreboard pressure here.
6-10-1.
That's deep.
Second serve.
Second serve.
Six, 10-2.
Nice attack from Koop out of the air. Wielded it down the line. Game point number 6 for DC. Having issues to close it out.
Yeah, just not getting up to the kitchen efficiently there, getting stuck in the transition. Some credit to Smash for targeting whoever's coming in, but right here, you just got to really work hard with your feet.
10-6-1.
Take the wind out of the equation, just get up there and earn it.
Ooh, Frantova on the attack, but ultimately Koop gets it done. 11-6. DC takes the first.
Very comfortable on that side.
Campbell will start us off with first serve.
Point.
Early point for the Florida Smash. These two were the duo that spurred
1-0-2.
part of the upset win last night against California. A snag. Wow, hand speed at a premium, both sides. Side out for DC.
Yeah, Cason just there a little bit late to get up there with
0-1-1.
Travis, but nice quick hands point. Stefan Auvergne all over that middle forehand. That's his favorite. Poses so much pressure.
1-1-1.
Feathery touch for the put away. He's a crafty guy, Daniel De La Rosa.
Yeah, when that ball gets over his shoulders, not many guys can put as much power on the ball as Daniel De La Rosa.
Yeah.
2-1-1.
It's wide, patient point. Auvergne stands tall in the cross-court battle with Cason Campbell. It's at a 2-point lead.
3-1-1.
It's
Second
attack
serve.
from Travis Rettenmaier out of the air, finds Daniel De La Rosa in the hip pocket.
3-1-2.
Ooh, off the net and around the post. What a play from Daniel De La Rosa.
I also love the jog. Just ends up right next to you, letting you know I just did that to you.
4-1-2.
Love that.
There's the shake and bake.
De La Rosa going off, 1 point ahead of the end change. DC looking to go up 2-0 on the Florida Smash. The New Jersey
5-1-2.
Fives and Miami Pickleball Club squaring off after this one. We'll switch back to the premier level. Through the middle.
Point. Timeout,
Right
James.
idea,
3-1-2,
but
DC.
too much for Cason Campbell. And Auvergne.
Product.
Like that. Ooh, painting the sideline is the lefty, Auvergne.
7-1-2. Timeout.
A lot better there from Cason. I really like that pattern, especially with that heavy two-handed roll. Danny's slice, kind of more defensive
171.
dink. He's going to win that pattern more times than not.
Third.
Nice play from Auvergne on it.
Yeah, he covers that kind of forehand body
172.
really well.
Does also tomahawk.
Timeout.
Out of reach for Rettenmaier too. DC looks to continue the pounce on the Florida smash.
7-1-1.
Temps continue to climb here in Austin. 92 degrees, feels like 100 on court.
Second serve.
There you go. You can see Travis trying to pump himself up, trying to get something going here.
7-1-2.
Ball from Cason Campbell. Scorpion half tomahawk. All smiles from him after that.
Yeah, but that, as you can see, those are the kind of points that
171.
Smash wants to get into a little bit more.
Yeah.
Keep the ball on the ground, move it around, and once you get your chance to attack, you can.
Second serve.
That's what I like the most, though, about this Florida Smash partnership. I like the dynamic youngster and veteran. Travis taking him under his wing a little bit.
Like a father and son.
Yeah, yeah.
Point.
A lot better there.
2-7-2. Point.
Drive and crash. Here come the smash.
Cason can get very hot with the drives. He's a fantastic singles player.
Yes, he is. Just missing his funky hat. Oh,
Timeout.
what a move from Auvergne. What an athlete, says the crowd. We agree. It's also a French National Call of Duty 2 champion, by the way, in 2006. Guy is dynamic.
That's just, you don't hear that very often.
Second serve.
So a software engineer.
Yeah, I believe his story was he
7-3-2.
actually dropped out of a university because the Wi-Fi wasn't strong enough for his Call of Duty addiction. But that might be a rumor.
Timeout.
We'll have to follow up about that. Says that he attended NC State.
3-7-1.
And a pull from Auvergne. Meyer gets out of it somehow. Oh, yeah, finds it through the middle. Unbelievable sequence for Travis Rettenmaier. Seemed like he was dead in the water. How'd he do it?
Yeah, really good hands, good anticipation.
4-7-1.
But as you can see, those points are really bothering DC right now, and Stefan going for a shot that you don't normally see.
Travis Rettenmaier starts to chirp, and DC calls a timeout. You warned us. It happened yesterday, 2 p.m. on Friday, with the first match on Grandstand. Then they had a back-to-back on Grandstand. Took out the Black Bears and the Bay Area Breakers today. In this Texas heat, not an easy feat.
No, that's not easy at all. But you know, the good news is that they're done for the day and they can go get
So
some rest.
relax. Go find a cold tub somewhere. What a drive from Travis Rettenmaier, and just like that, you blinked. And Florida
6-7-2.
with a chance to tie it.
Just out.
Maintaining your alcohol. We have a challenge of the alcohol. The result of the rally is side out 7-6-1. Will not proceed to video review.
He has to wait
After
Annalie
review, the
Waters in the
alcohol
finals.
stands.
Here's Jim.
Awesome free challenge, 2 free challenge remaining, 3 free challenge remaining. Resume play at side out 7-6-1. Point.
And the run ends. DC looks to continue a run of their own.
Second serve.
Yeah, Rosa there going for the serve. So hard to
8-6-2.
time with the wind right now. Oh, what a drive.
Nine, 6-2.
Ooh, Ernie.
Point.
And a beauty for the lefty. What a comeback. After feeling the scoreboard pressure, DC felt the urgency and paid it off here.
10-6-2.
What a move.
Point. Game
It's
11-6,
wide, and DC takes the second. Rettenmaier and Campbell felt a comeback brewing, and we're denied. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Frantova will be our first server.
All right, here you go, players. Game 3, time in. 0-0-2.
Right away, the lefty goes off.
Side out.
Mention him being big in the middle. I'd say that's a nice start.
Yeah. Such a whippy arm, so much reach.
0-0-1. Point.
A little bit of hesitation there from Campbell.
1-0-1. Second serve.
TP from Humberg. And Frantova and Campbell were the duo that closed it out for the Florida
1-0-2.
smash yesterday against Rafa Hewitt and Lina Padiga-Meta. Went down to the wire too, 11-9 the final.
Point.
I don't hate that from Cason though. Still trying to be aggressive with the deuce.
2-0-2.
Tamari's one-handed backhand, but she's took a little chance there and paid off.
Zero, 2-1. Second serve. Zero, 2-2. Start out. Two, 0-1.
Uh-oh, little high from
Second serve.
Stefan.
That was a really good drive from Mari though. Martina did a great job to handle that. But Stefan just waiting for that middle ball.
Yeah,
2-0-2.
nice short return earned by Stefan's serve as well. Ooh,
Point.
almost a beauty from Campbell, wide open.
3-0-2. Side out.
Ash got to get something going here.
0-3-1. Second serve.
DC's got their own little
0-3-2.
fan base in the crowd.
Side out. 3-0-1.
Oh, what a shot. The patented roll from Mariana Humberg.
Yeah, she hit a good spot there. Cason was all over, but kind of off pace, kind of catches you off guard sometimes. Hard to make that one.
Big counter down the line from Frantova. Warrens Auvergne has to get that high ball out of her side of the court.
4-0-2. Side out.
Here we go.
0-4-1. Point.
On the board for the smash.
One, 4-1. Second serve.
That was better from Cason, though. I want to see that more. Kind of going for that spinny drop rather than go all out drive. Martina just a little bit ahead of it.
Point.
Trickle off the tape.
They'll take it.
Well, indeed. The lead in half.
2-4-2.
Nice. Frantova coming to life.
Let's go, come on. Way to work, Smash. Here we go.
Three, 4-2. Side out.
Really smart there from Stefan.
Yeah, what'd you like about it?
Cason was a little bit rushed coming in and just kind of caught him, not necessarily with power, but kind of just placing that ball on his left foot. Really hard to adapt.
Second serve.
Yeah, DC really going for that more aggressive play. That's what they want.
Point.
So much action on that serve from Mari.
5-3-2.
So what do you think the player perspective is?
6-3-2.
And gets demoted to the challenger level this year. We'd love to know how the player would respond to that, mentally speaking.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's tough, but it's honestly a great opportunity to prove yourself. You know, you can kind of go either way, where like kind of have a little chip on your shoulder, or you can be a little bit, you know, sad that you're not in Premier. But it's just a great time to prove yourself, especially if you're helping a challenger team. You know, let's say win the season. That just adds more credibility to your resume.
It'll be a fun battle on Monday night. Monday afternoon, I should say, between DC and Vegas. Can't wait to watch that battle unfold.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good match. Arguably two of the top challenger teams going at it.
Ooh, good night. Nope. Twice.
There you go.
Point.
Cason Campbell lights up the field ahead.
Yeah, it's really good stuff from Cason there. He's just so dangerous with that backhand.
Yeah.
Has you waiting,
5-6-2.
moving the ball around really well there.
Oh, what a counter to the open space from Frantova to tie it at 6.
Yeah, Stefan there kind of overextending a little bit. I don't blame him because he has so much reach, but Martina definitely making him pay there. Cason and Martina, more of a younger team, so it's really fun to see.
Another nice backhand dink from Cason Campbell, rolls it across the way to Humberg. Smash, steal a 1-point advantage in game 3. Need this game to stay alive in the match. Otherwise, DC would clinch a regulation win. And another beautiful counter from Frantova.
Yeah, she's doing a great job sliding on that backhand counter. One of her better shots, especially on the right side. And
8-6-2.
Campbell, again, just giving them a lot of pressure in that middle.
choice from Campbell to take a little bit off of it, go back to the reset play to the backhand side of Humberg, throws it into the net.
Yeah, and you've seen Cason get Mari there a couple times. I think Mari's kind of more guarding, not letting the ball bounce because his back and roll is so heavy.
9-6-2.
So she's overextending, almost trying to get it out of the air, and it's just not an easy shot.
Side out.
He wants that one back for sure after such a good run. You got to make him play.
Yeah, chance to go up, game point denied there. Big drive from Stefan Auvergne into the net.
6-9-2. Side out.
Quick hold, and Florida with a chance to take it here.
Nine, 6-1. Point.
Heavy serve from Cason Campbell brings his side to game point.
10-6-1. Second serve.
Auvergne wields it the other way. Frantova will be the second server, game point number 2 for the smash.
10-6-2.
Ooh, missed third. DC off the hook for now.
Yeah, I want to see Cason there just going a little bit more conservative on the
6-10-1.
third, just getting up there, earning it at the kitchen.
Oh my, Frantova. Oh, couldn't pay it off.
I'm telling you, Auvergne, I've seen him do that even in rec so many.
Second serve.
Really smart there from Cason, getting that right hit once Mari's kind of rushing into the kitchen line.
7-10-2.
Ooh, Auvergne was on
Side
it.
out.
Overcooked it wide. Game point number 3 for the Florida smash.
10-7-1.
A sitter, and it's close. The smash take game 3 and extend.
And just the emotions that MLP brings, that takes it out of you too.
Ansboury will be our first server. A couple of legends of the game, Koop and Ansboury going at it toe-to-toe. Missed sitter out of the gate for De La Rosa.
1-0-2. Side out.
Also seeing Travis Rettenmaier is mic'd up, probably Florida Smash content or something, so expect a lot of trash talk.
0-1-1.
Very wise assessment by you. Nice initiation from De La Rosa down the line on Ansboury.
1-1-1.
Wow, Travis Rettenmaier, explosive and dynamic.
Really good stuff there from Travis.
1-1-2.
And De La Rosa steals another point off the smash, attacking Ansboury straight ahead.
2-1-2. Side out.
Yeah, I like what Travis did there, kind of hug the middle a little bit more, force Koop try to go down the line, because they have been targeting Sarah Ansboury quite a bit.
Can lock in, but not De La Rosa.
No, that ball's not coming back. I would not want to be that ball.
No.
One, two, two.
Bobs up. Get. Oh, Koop. Great defense. Loads it up for De La Rosa to close. Take another peek. On the backhand side, too, from Koop. Body bags Rettenmaier the other way.
2-1-1. Point.
And keeps Rettenmaier on his toes, burns him the opposite direction, 3-1, DC.
3-1-1.
Rosa going off in both directions. Hand speed unmatched.
Yeah, for not that tall of a guy.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of reach, great anticipation. Super quick of that first step. And
he's got long arms.
4-1-1.
Yeah.
Second serve.
You can kind of tell both Travis and Danny, or whoever takes initiative first in the point, usually coming out on top. So both very, very aggressive, making very
4-1-2.
entertaining points right now.
Tying it's out for Koop. Florida smash earned the side out chance.
One, 4-1. Second serve.
Serve won't help the cause.
No. I like swinging out on it, just try to eliminate those wide misses.
Why the wide ones?
It's just more pointless than not, you know. You're never going to hit an ace, you know. It's more just try to focus on more depth than really
width.
Yeah, width, exactly. But I do like that he's trying to be aggressive.
4-1-1. Point. Second serve.
Successful timeout taken by the smash, at least stalling out the third of Daniel De La Rosa.
5-1-2. Point.
Heavy way to get to the end change. Daniel De La Rosa lights up E in the closing stretch, looking for a regulation win on the smash. Heavy pinch from Travis Rettenmaier in the opposite square, putting his team in perfect position there.
1-6-1.
Hops up, Koop is on it. Ooh, and De La Rosa mans the kitchen line.
One, 6-2. Side out.
Well played again by Andrea Koop, side out. Same
6-1-1.
statement for a player like Koop, who spent most of last year at the premier level. Oh, and the high one is the one that Sarah Ansboury misses. Make it 7-1 DC.
Yeah, and Koop, you know, yeah, like you said, premier
Yeah.
last year, arguably
7-1-1.
could be in premier right now, but she loves MLP.
She does. Part of its great history. Ooh, what a ball from Ansboury. Floated out of range for De La Rosa. Second of indecision.
I had a chance to talk with her in Atlanta after she unfortunately had to pull out because of some hip issues, and she was like, you know, I'm in so much pain right now, but I just hope I'm healthy enough for next week in MLP. And here she is battling.
Well, playing incredibly well considering whatever she has going on with the hip. A lot of heart in the play of Andrea Koop.
8-1-2.
Does it for the love of the game. Whoa! Worth a challenge. Yeah, they're gonna challenge it.
After review, the outcall stands. Loss of free challenge. 2 free challenges remaining. 2 free challenges remaining. We'll resume play inside out. 1-8-1.
De La Rosa's bubble is bursted, but we hope he comes up with something magical like that
1-8-1.
in the final stretch here. Lob serve from Rettenmaier, testing the wind. Oh my.
Second
A
serve.
slapper and a beauty for De La Rosa.
So much power.
1-8-2.
Play by Rettenmaier, reads the lob and throws it down. What's the thought process there for Koop?
Yeah, it's tough because it's, you know, on her backhand side, so it's kind of hard to get, you know, in a comfortable position, but it's almost like, you know, if Ansbury's doing that quite a bit, you almost have to step off the line a little bit more and anticipate it.
Point.
Little run here for Florida.
Yeah, good defense there from Ansboury. She's been caught a couple times. She's been on the ball, but
3-8-2.
how much pace De La Rosa brings, it's hard to adjust, but she did a good job there.
Travis Rettenmaier throws down again. Rebranded Smash logo. Hues of orange
4-8-2.
Yeah.
in the mix.
Side out.
Ball's coming, it's that pace. It's just hard with one hand to reset it. That's why you see a lot of people go 2 hands on the back end resets. A little more stability on the paddle.
Point.
Nice return. Count it for DC. 2 points away from a regulation win.
9-4-1. Second serve.
Third into the net. This is DC's only match of the day, their only focus.
9-4-2.
De La Rosa waxes another match point for DC.
Yeah, Ansboury had that high ball and chose to go across. I would have rather see it go more down the line towards De La Rosa.
10-4-2.
Keep him back in a more defensive position.
Florida Smash not ready to give up hope yet. 1 match point saved. And a long way to go, but still hope.
Might just be that team that even if they lose this, you know, they make you work and they make you think.
The personnel they have, that would be a true statement.
Yeah, that was really good anticipation for De La Rosa. Seeing that paddle tip go down. They've been caught with some lobs, but he was like, no, not right now.
4-10-2. Point.
Heads up play from Rettenmaier, deciding to lob Koop that time, keeping that ball away from De La Rosa.
5-10-2. Point.
Good deep serve there.
Let's go.
6-10-2.
Heavy counter from De La Rosa. Side out, match point number 2.
Yeah, Travis just not able to get that ball down enough, and De La Rosa had the wide open court. Hands were too fast. He was never going to miss that.
10-6-1. Second serve.
Good return and good pressure there from Travis.
10-6-2. Tied out.
Missed opportunity, 3 match points.
Yeah, we see
Slip away.
some loose
Yeah.
thirds there from Danny, going too flat. Not much margin for error. I want to see a little bit more shape, or just, you know, he's got nice soft hands. He can hit some good drops too.
6-10-1.
Easier said than done though.
Second serve. Six, 10-2.
Wide and more
Side out.
heavy pressure from De La Rosa. Match point number 4. Can DC finish?
Just constant pressure there for Ansboury, having De La Rosa covering the middle. I almost want to see them maybe go to Danny earlier in the point, kind of get him out of the equation. They can start maybe picking on Koop a little bit more.
10-6-1.
De La Rosa
Point game
with a
match.
walk-off
DC
early
Pickleball Team.
to take the match in 3. What a win for the DC Pickleball Team, and what a finish. Walk-off winner. The DC Pickleball Team walks away with a regulation win in Austin, a 3-game win over the Florida Smash. Mari Humberg and Stefan Auvergne join us now to talk about it. Mari, starting with you. I know you're such a well-spirited athlete, and to be in last year's premier level final to now be in Challenger, how did you mentally manage the circumstances and make the most of this opportunity?
A good question. I think I'm just happy to be here, to be honest. I was working a full-time job, a corporate job 2 years ago, and now to get to call this my job is a pleasure, and I just have to remind myself of that. So happy to be out here. Thank you all for coming out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. More pickleball to come.
Stefan, Carlos here.
What's up, Carlos?
Give us a little advice on how to find team chemistry being on so many different teams.
I mean, honestly, the Brooklyn Aces or now DC Pickleball Team are awesome. They do a lot of events, and I think that's a great thing to do, like a practice before the tournaments. I think that really helps to build the team chemistry. So I think that's the key.
And Mari, for this team moving forward, you guys have such a strong roster. What are the goals for the DC Pickleball Team this year?
I mean, the goal is to win, I hope, right? Anyone that steps out here, the goal should be to win. So hopefully we can do it.
All right. Straight and simple. Well, accomplish that in your first outing here today against the Florida Smash, and you can catch the DC Pickleball Team in action tomorrow as well, twice over on Grandstand, starting at 11:45 a.m. local time. Guys, congratulations on a great season debut.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mish. Thanks, Carlos.
We're going to step aside for just a moment. Coming up next, it's a thriller on Torrey Championship Court. The New Jersey Fives taking on the Miami Pickleball Team. And Dave Fleming will take over the call from here.